This is Freedom Global News.
Federal government states second Niger bridge now 91% complete. President Muhammadu Buhari hosts All Progressive Congress chairmanship aspirants ahead of National Convention. Emir of Kano urges entrepreneurs to continue to maintain business reputation in Kano. And on the foreign scene, Ethiopia declares immediate truce to allow aid into Tigray. Real and deadly, do not be confused. Get vaccinated against the virus immediately at the nearest vaccination center. This message is brought to you by the United Nations Children Educational Fund, UNICEF. Good evening, you're listening to Freedom Global News on 99.5 FM. I am Zahra Zannah. Today is the 24th of March, 2022. And now the news in full. The federal government has disclosed that the second Niger bridge linking Anambra and Delta states, scheduled for completion in February 2022, is now 91% completed. Minister of Works and Housing Babatunde Fashola made this announcement today during the special weekly ministerial briefing at the State House in Abuja. According to him, the 206 billion naira project has directly employed 1,486 people, while 8,110 indirect jobs have equally been created. The Works and Housing Minister pegged major projects under the Presidential Infrastructure Development Fund, including the 375-kilometer Abuja-Kaduna-Zaria-Kano Expressway, estimated at 797 billion naira, the 11.6-kilometer second Niger bridge at 206 billion naira, and the 127-kilometer Lagos-Ibadan Expressway at 310 billion naira at 1.3 trillion naira. He noted that the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway and second Niger Bridge will be completed by the end of the year, while the main carriageway of Abuja-Kaduna-Zaria-Kano Expressway is scheduled for completion by the second quarter of 2023. President Muhammadu Buhari has met behind closed doors with all Progressive Congress chairmanship aspirants of the party during its forthcoming national convention on March 26th. Mr. Sunday Ageze, the personal assistant to the presidency photography, confirmed this development in pictorial reports late yesterday evening. The aspirants were led by the interim national chairman of the All Progressive Congress Caretaker Extraordinary Convention Committee, CECC, May Malabuni. The affected aspirants included Senator George Akume, Senator Tanko Al-Makura, Senator Sani Musa, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, Muhammad Saidu Estu, Abdulaziz Yari, and Ali Madu Sharif. However, the chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum, who is also the governor of Kebbi, Atiku Bagudu, spoke to State House correspondents at the end of the meeting. According to Bagudu, the governors have resolved to support whoever the president supports at the convention. Bagudu also disclosed that the governors agreed to support any process that will lead to a consensus. Meanwhile, the president has also asked the All Progressive Congress to refund the monies used in purchasing forms to aspirants who stepped down and embraced consensus ahead of the Saturday convention. Buhari said during a meeting with APC governors in Abuja, adding that the governors should ensure that all persons seeking office into the National Working Committee emerge through consensus. The president subsequently gave the governors 24 hours to draw up a list of the candidates for all positions ahead of the convention. Buhari specifically told governors to put the interest of the party ahead of theirs, as it will be disastrous for the People's Democratic Party to return to power in 2023. The president said the APC had done considerably well in the last 7 years despite the economic challenges. He called for unity among the governors, adding that this was the surest path to victory. Minister of Youth and Sports Development, Sunday Dari, has charged the Super Eagles to get a win against Black Stars of Ghana in Kumasi, when both sides meet in the first leg of their 2022 World Cup playoffs at the Baba Yara Stadium. Correspondent Muhammad Sani Uba has details of this and other sports updates.
Sunday Dari made a statement last night during a visit to the team at the main bowl of the Mashid Abiola National Stadium in Abuja. The minister tasked the players to take out their anger and disappointment of their AFCON exit on Ghana, despite flying away from home. Similarly, President of the Nigeria Football Federation, NFF, and member of the FIFA Council, Amaji Malvik Pinnick, insisted that the federation is taking the two-legged World Cup playoffs as very serious business. Pinnick further insisted that everything legal and acceptable is being done for Nigeria to achieve victory and qualify for Qatar 2022. Meanwhile, Super Eagles of Nigeria have arrived in Ghana ahead of their World Cup playoff first leg encounter tomorrow. The Nigeria contingent departed from the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja today. Nigeria take on Ghana in the 20,000 capacity Cape Coast Sports Stadium from 7 p.m. with a reverse leg set for the Mashid Abiola National Stadium, Abuja on Tuesday from 6 p.m. The winner over two legs will earn one of the Africa's 5 tickets to the 22nd FIFA World Cup finals, scheduled for November 14 to December 18 this year in Qatar. In another update, Oyo State Governor Sheyi Makinde redeemed his pledge to the family of the Shooting Stars Sport Club General Manager Rashid Balogun, who died earlier this year. The chairman of the club, Babatunde Olaniyan, who represented the governor alongside acting general manager Demeji Lawal, presented a check of 5 million naira to the children of the deceased at the 3SC office in Ibadan. According to Olaniyan, the governor approved the money in appreciation of the Balogun's contribution and illustrious service to the progress and growth of the club, which was under his charge for about 7 years. And on tennis, Japan's Naomi Osaka says she wants to move on from her traumatic earlier exit at Indian Wells after winning her opening match at the Miami Open. The former world number one beat Australian Astra Sharma 6-3, 6-4. Muhammad Sanuba, Freedom Radio.
The Global News is coming to you from Freedom Radio 99.5 FM. You can send your comments, opinions, and watch us live on Freedom Radio Nigeria on Facebook.com. You can get the link to the page on our website, freedomradionig.com. Welcome back. You're still listening to Freedom Global News on 99.5 FM. The Emir of Kano, Alhaji Aminu Ado Bayero, has urged the business community to maintain the state's reputation for excellence in business. The Emir made the request during a ceremony marking the 46th anniversary of the National Association of Airlines. Alhaji Aminu Ado Bayero was represented at the event by Alhaji Aliyu Harazimi Umar. He said Kano State is a thriving commercial hub across the country as well as in West Africa, and that this will continue as long as entrepreneurs maintain their business acumen. The Emirate of Kano will continue to work with the Airline Association to move the sector forward and boost economy, he added. Susan Aporie, chairperson of the association, said they had chosen Kano State because of its long-standing business importance. Freedom Radio correspondent Shamsuddin Abdullahi reports that the Emir of Kano, Alhaji Aminu Ado Bayero, has joined a delegation of Deba climates at the Kano Emirate compound. The Dispute Resolution and Development Initiative, formerly known as Democratic Action Group, says women are among the most vulnerable in the country due to security concerns and abuses. The chairman of the association, Mustafa Muhammad Yahya, made the remarks during a one-day conference organized by the association as part of the ongoing celebration of Women's Day on March 8th. Dr. Mustafa Muhammad said women were now at the forefront of the crisis in the country as a result of their husbands dying and leaving children behind.
Now we're here to discuss issue to do women. We're here to discuss issue with challenges women are facing in Kano. We're here to discuss the way forward, but how to address those challenges and address.
Speaking at the event, Dr. Binta Abba, a lecturer with the Department of Education, Bayero University, Kano, said it was important for parents to keep an eye on their children due to behaviors children were doing without the knowledge of their parents.
They are well-organized group. They have their membership, and once you are in there, they will support you. And we have contextual factors. These factors are environmental factors. When the state you are in is fragile and there is corruption and there is no law or the law is weak.
Hajia Aisha Hamidu, the Deputy Commander, National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Kano State Chapter, said women should be included in the day-to-day affairs of the country as they were more focused on investigations.
I'm always very happy talking to women because women are very vulnerable. Most women that are abusing drugs don't even know the effect of the drug. Some of them were just introduced so that they will solve a problem. They don't know that they are adding problem to themselves.
Correspondent Medina Shehu Hafsawa reports that the conference was attended by more than 1,000 women, as well as a group of educators, experts, and journalists, and discussed many issues bedeviling women that are expected to be addressed urgently. For tomorrow's weather forecast in some cities in Nigeria and parts of Niger Republic.
Kano tomorrow morning is expected to have clear sky and light wind at an average temperature of 21 degrees Celsius, a later change to 33 degrees Celsius with sunny sky. Dutse in Jigawa State will have similar weather condition at 21 degrees Celsius, a later change to partly cloudy sky at 32 degrees Celsius. Kaduna will have clear sky and light wind at an average temperature of 23 degrees Celsius and subsequently increase to 33 degrees Celsius at noon. Abuja will have similar weather condition at 21 degrees Celsius, a later change to 29 degrees Celsius with moderate breeze. Lagos is expected to have clear sky and light wind at 23 degrees Celsius, a later change to sunny sky and light wind at 34 degrees Celsius. While moving to Niger Republic, Maradi and Zindar will have partly cloudy sky at an average temperature of 23 degrees Celsius, a later change to sunny sky and light wind at 35 degrees Celsius. Safra Utijan Adam, Freedom Radio.
And in business, Muhammad Abba Abdullahi has updates.
The Nigerian Export Promotion Council (NEPC) has organized a sensitization workshop for exporters and prospective exporters on how to package their goods for exports. According to the council, the workshop was organized in order to address the issue of poor packaging of goods. Speaking during the workshop in Lagos, the regional coordinator of the council, Mr. Simon Oyapio, stated that the issue of packaging had been a recurring problem with Nigerian exporters. According to him, poor packaging of products for exports, the reason why many Nigerian products get rejected in other countries. Meanwhile, the African Development Bank has approved a $3.6 million grant for the development of the pharmaceutical industry in Nigeria and other West African countries. The Director General of Nigerian Country Department of the bank, Mr. Lamin Barrow, stated this at the signing ceremony of the Protocol of Agreement yesterday in Abuja. He said the bank's active portfolio in West Africa comprised 350 projects valued at $15.5 billion, with Nigeria accounting for 32%, which are focused on building infrastructure and supporting regional enterprise development. Muhammad Abba Abdullahi, Freedom Radio.
And on the foreign scene, Ethiopia has announced an immediate ceasefire to its 16-month-long civil war, paving the way for aid to displaced people across the northern Tigray region. In a statement today, the government said it was declaring an indefinite humanitarian truce effective immediately, saying it hoped to help hasten the delivery of emergency aid into the Tigray region, where hundreds of thousands face starvation. The statement said to optimize the success of the humanitarian truce, the government calls upon the insurgents in Tigray to desist from all acts of further aggression and withdraw from areas they have occupied in neighboring regions. Since November 2020, when Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed deployed troops to Tigray, thousands of people have died, even as millions remain displaced. We've come to the end of today's Global News. On behalf of the entire production team and I, Zahra Zannah, thank you for listening.